The U.S. Department of Justice has long wielded a powerful weapon against crime: the ability to seize assets. This program, often used to target criminal organizations and individuals involved in illegal activities, came to an abrupt end. The program's closure sent shockwaves through the legal and law enforcement communities. Its sudden demise left many wondering about the reasons behind this decision. The DOJ's asset seizure program was a cornerstone of its efforts to disrupt criminal enterprises. By seizing assets like money, property, and other valuables, the DOJ aimed to cripple criminal operations. This tactic aimed to deter future illegal activities and hold wrongdoers accountable. The program's effectiveness in dismantling criminal networks and recovering ill-gotten gains was undeniable. However, the program was not without its critics. Some argued that it disproportionately impacted marginalized communities. Others raised concerns about due process and the potential for abuse. Despite these criticisms, the program remained a key tool in the DOJ's arsenal. The DOJ has not provided a clear explanation for the program's termination. This lack of transparency has fueled speculation and uncertainty. Some speculate that the decision was driven by political considerations. Others believe it may be part of a broader shift in law enforcement priorities. The DOJ's silence on the reasons behind the program's closure has only deepened the mystery. This lack of transparency is unusual for an agency that typically operates with a degree of openness. The absence of a clear explanation has left legal experts and the public alike to speculate about the motivations behind this decision. Some theories suggest that the DOJ may be shifting its focus to other priorities. Cybercrime, for instance, has become an increasingly pressing concern. Others posit that the decision may be related to legal challenges or budgetary constraints. Without a statement from the DOJ, these theories remain speculative. The lack of transparency surrounding the program's closure is concerning for several reasons. First, it undermines public trust in the DOJ and its decision-making process. Second, it creates uncertainty for law enforcement agencies that relied on the program to combat crime. Finally, it leaves the door open for speculation and misinformation. The DOJ's silence on this issue is a disservice to the public it serves. Transparency and accountability are essential for maintaining public trust in law enforcement. The DOJ should provide a clear and concise explanation for its decision to end the asset seizure program. While the asset seizure program may be no more, the DOJ is far from inactive. The department is actively engaged in combating the growing threat of cybercrime. This digital battleground presents new challenges and requires innovative approaches to law enforcement. The digital age has brought about a new era of criminal activity. Cybercrime, ranging from data breaches to ransomware attacks, has become a global threat. The DOJ has recognized the seriousness of this threat and is dedicating significant resources to combating it. One recent example of the DOJ's efforts in cybercrime is the seizure of 39 domains used for selling hacking tools. This operation, conducted in collaboration with Dutch police, disrupted a criminal group that had cost victims over $3 million. This action demonstrates the DOJ's commitment to pursuing cybercriminals and dismantling their operations. The DOJ's focus on cybercrime is a necessary and welcome development. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the methods of cybercriminals. The DOJ must remain vigilant and adaptable in its efforts to combat this ever-evolving threat. With the end of the DOJ's asset seizure program, the question arises: who will fill the void? State-level initiatives have come to the forefront, demonstrating the diverse approaches to law enforcement across the country. These initiatives highlight the potential for states to play a more significant role in asset seizure and criminal justice reform. One notable example is California's Attorney General, who announced $28.5 million in grants for anti-tobacco work funded by Proposition 56. This initiative, while not directly related to the DOJ's program, demonstrates the use of asset seizure for public health purposes. However, it remains to be seen whether state-level efforts can fully compensate for the absence of the DOJ's program. The DOJ's program had national reach and resources that individual states may struggle to replicate. The end of the DOJ's asset seizure program marks a significant shift in the landscape of law enforcement. While the reasons behind this decision remain shrouded in mystery, it is clear that the fight against crime continues. As cybercrime continues to rise and state-level initiatives take center stage, The future of asset seizure and criminal justice reform in the United States remains uncertain.